Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hey, y'all. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. Good morning, y'all. The birds are chirping. The birds are chirping today. They chirping outside today. Hey. 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 Am I ready for Christmas? You know what? For the first time in years, I am in the Christmas spirit, believe it or not. I am, and I'm ready for Christmas. I'm ready for it to be over. I'm ready for it to be over. Listen, I'm ready for Christmas to be over. That's what I'm ready for. That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for Christmas to be over. I'm ready for the whole new year to come. I got so much in store for the new year. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got so much in store for the new year. I think that I'm ready for Christmas and all the other holidays to go ahead and get out the way so I can go ahead and get my year started. I'm not saying it like I'm in a rush or nothing. I'm just saying like I'm ready for, stuff to come into fruition for me. Because I have been through a lot these past, these past 2 years. I've been through a lot. And now it's my time. It's my time now. Good morning. What's up? What's going on? Y'all come on in the live. Y'all welcome to the live. Hey, y'all. What's going on? It's your girl, Akira Rajane, coming to y'all. And listen, I got a smile on my face today because I got so much good stuff to give today. I'm doing a raffle for a $150 gift card. So y'all just stick with me today. I'm going to get to that towards the end. But I really just want to come on here and tell you guys that we have, how many days we got left in this year? We got like, what? 11? I think it's 11. Is it 11? What's today? The 21st? What's today? The 21st? However many days we got left. We got a whole bunch of work to do in these last couple days of the year. So, like I told y'all on the other couple lives that I've been on or that I've came on, and I told y'all to understand who you are before. We got 21 days left? Ain't no way. Oh, today the 21st. Oh, okay. So we got 10 days left in the year. So anyway, like I was telling you guys, when you going into a new year, you shouldn't start on January 1st. Start now. And what I mean by that is a lot of people like to wait till the first of the year to start changing their life. And the thing is, what's stopping you from doing it now? What's stopping you from going ahead and get what you need to do, out the way so you can start a whole new transition? A lot of people feel like, oh, well, I got to wait till Monday to start over. No, you don't. You don't got to wait till Monday to go ahead and get the stuff done that you need to get done for yourself. See, the procrastination that you put off for you don't do that for other people. You love people right then and there. You give them what they need from you right then and there. So why you can't do that for yourself? Has anybody ever asked themselves, like, dang, I ain't never really thought about it like that. I'm out here doing everything at the drop of a dime for everybody else, but when it comes down to me, I gotta put it off or I gotta wait till the first of the year. Why? I ain't never understood that. I just, listen. Happy birthday. The first day of winter. Listen, this weather been crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I already feel like I'm a little under the weather. I feel like I'm a little under the weather already simply because this weather has been crazy. Like one day is sunny, one day is hot, one day is cold. And listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this. I have learned how to not change with the seasons. And what I mean by that is not being who you are wholeheartedly all the way across the board, because you're so busy changing with the seasons to be around certain people or to be attached to certain people. Let me tell you something. At the very end of the day, those people are going to look at you in the space that you are when you first came to them. So that means even though you might change and you might mold yourself to be around these people or be with this person, they're still going to look at you as if you're the same person that they met when you first started to come around. So you got to understand, I got to stop molding myself to be around these people. I got to stop putting myself in positions to have to change to keep these people around. A lot of y'all are way too good to be trying to change yourself and remold yourself to have people attached to you. If they cannot take the original you, it's not meant for them to have you in their life. Period, point blank. Stop putting yourself in positions to have to go and stretch yourself out and overwork yourself to try to keep this love in your life, or try to keep this person in your life because you're afraid of them to leave you. Let me tell you something. The people that are supposed to be in your life are going to love you originally. So when you come to them with your flaws and all, they're going to love you regardless. You feel what I'm saying? I had to learn that about myself. Whole time I'm up here trying to mold myself to be this wife or this woman to this man that did not deserve me. But I'm sitting up here not even realizing the whole time I'm molding myself, I'm also losing myself at the same time. I'm losing everything about me because the characteristics that I'm trying to mold into me wasn't instilled inside of me. So now I gotta force something inside of me to make somebody else happy. And they still gonna leave me. You wanna know why? Because they did not love me originally. Anyway, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, I had to be in a place to where I had to understand my own worth. And when you understand your own worth before any other human being on this earth, you will understand that you don't have to be half loved to be accepted. You don't have to take BS from people if you don't have to. You don't have to give everything that you got in order for these people to love you. You know what I'm saying? The way that you should be loved. That's what I had to learn. But, over time, that's something that's a lesson for all of us. And as we learn that lesson, we have to understand that sometimes, even though it might be the hard way, we still got something from it. I'm still on the clock, you see. I'm still on the clock. So that's the best part about it. So I'm just thankful that a lot of us came out of these situations in one piece, though. A lot of us came out of these situations when we were supposed to be broken. We were supposed to be, people that throw us to the wayside. They thought they were leaving us for dead. But whole time we still in one piece. We left with a little bit of peace, not a whole bunch, but we left with just a little bit. When these folks thought that they was leaving us high and dry, not even realizing they saved us from something that we didn't even know that we needed to be saved from. So when people leave you and they walk away from you, understand that you're being saved from something. A lot of y'all are survivors and you don't even understand what you were surviving until you understand when you get to the other side and you see the reflection of everything you've gone through so far. You will be like, dang, I made it out of that. Yeah, you sure did. God saved you from something you didn't even know you were needing to be saved from. A lot of y'all would be going through way more heartache if that person was still in your life. You'll be going through way more headaches if that person was still in your life. You'll be going through way more sleepless nights if that person was still in your life. You were being saved and you didn't even know. That's why I'm thankful, because I be like, I be laughing because I had to understand that while I was in the ditch playing dead to the people that was passing by me because they thought they left me for dead, right? So as I'm laying in the ditch, they didn't even understand they were creating a beast. You're driving by me thinking that I'm dead, but the whole time I'm coming back alive because you have created something way stronger than what you left it. You feel me? A lot of people think that you dead and they driving by you. They leaving you. They walking away from you like you're nothing. Whole time they don't even understand they're creating a beast on the inside of you, because once that beast wake up, there's gonna be nothing they can do to take away your shine, to take away your purpose, to take away anything that God has for you that's coming to you after they leave. Yeah. You know how many people that left me? You know how many people that walked away from me? They thought they were, doing what was best for them. Whole time they didn't understand they was doing what's best for me. What's up? You starting trouble today? You feel what I'm saying? Whole time they doing what's best for me, because they created a beast on the inside of me that I didn't even know that was on the inside of me. Have y'all ever felt that beast be awoken for real? In the midst of your brokenness, you have a beast that's created on the inside of you. So now that the beast is woke, you starting to do all of these things that you wasn't doing when you were with them, or when you were around them. So now your businesses is flourishing. You got so much more money coming in. You more financially stable. You more, you're more mentally stable. All of this stuff you didn't even know that was supposed to be birthed on the inside of you anyway. Yeah, whole time you was missing it. Whole time you were missing it because you had the wrong energy around you. See, the energy got to be right in order for you to get to the next phase of your life. If the energy is not right, that means that it's something or someone around you that's feeding in negativity to the positive transition that you're supposed to be transitioning into, right? So now you're causing all of these problems are being caused in your life every step that you take. And that's why it feels like when you take 10 steps forward, it's like you take 10 steps back, because you got the wrong people around you. When you go on a journey or you go on a trip, you cannot have one person that's not supposed to be there, because the trip ain't gonna feel right. You're not gonna enjoy the trip, right? So that means that a lot of us do that in our lives because of the role that we assign these people in our life, and they're not even supposed to be there. Y'all know what I said the other day when I was talking about assigning people roles to your life that don't even supposed to be that close anyway, because they are underqualified for the role. A lot of folks that you want to sit in that role in your life not even supposed to be that close to you anyway. That's a fact. You want these people there because you still trying to recover from the heartbreak that you went through years ago. A lot of y'all want a friend, and a lot of y'all want a companion, but you don't even realize these people wasn't even supposed to make it out the friend zone. They wasn't even supposed to make it out the friend zone simply because a lot of y'all have put yourself in positions to need people, and you don't want to take accountability for it, because a lot of people that you need, you claim that you love them, but they don't love you the same. We got to start to get out of that, because let me tell you something. If nobody reflects the love that you give yourself, they're not supposed to be in your life anyway. And you have to be okay with that. Sometimes you have to accept the fact that you are the only person that can give you the best love on this earth. Outside of a human being, you are the only person that can love you wholeheartedly, believe it or not. You're the only person that can love you 100%, believe it or not. Can't nobody love you the way that you love you. So that means if you're walking around and reflecting nothing but 100% love for yourself, guess what other people gonna have to do? They're gonna have to love you that same way, right? I had to learn that the hard way, because as I'm going out here looking for people to love me, I'm not even understanding that the love that I want people to give me, I wasn't even giving it to myself. So now that we're trying to transition into something new, we can't transition into something new until we master the first thing that God wants us to do. The first thing that he wants you to do is to love yourself wholeheartedly, to understand this next season of your life, these people can't go with you because they don't love you 100%. Yeah. A lot of folks think they're going into 2023 with you. But you got to shock them and tell them no. You got to shock them and stop answering the phone every time they call. You got to shock them by stop texting them back every time they text you. A lot of folks think they're going with you into this new season of your life, but they not. Listen, I got a surprise for a whole bunch of people. I got a surprise for a whole bunch of people. Do you hear me? I'm talking about people that think they about to be calling me and texting me going into 2023. Folks still trying to get in good with me. See, the thing is, you got to stop answering your phone. Stop texting these people back. Stop making these folks think that it's okay to disrespect you and to come around whenever they get ready. See, that be the problem with some people. You got folks thinking that it's okay for them to call you and text you whenever they need something. But whenever you're in a time of need, nobody is there to answer your phone call. You have to understand that at the very end of the day, you're showing people how to treat you. See, if people go all these weeks without talking to you, or they go all these days without replying to your text message, but they always on Facebook, Instagram, and social media, knowing you're their friend on all of these platforms, they're showing you that they don't care that you see that they're disrespecting you. So now you have to put yourself in position to let them know, now it's time for me to get up and walk away from you without explanation. What I said on my last live, stop explaining yourself to people that don't love you the way that you love them. So that means you're pouring into these people and loving them wholeheartedly, as you would say, unconditionally, as you say, but you're also allowing them to disrespect you unconditionally, wholeheartedly. And a lot of y'all don't understand that the more you're allowing these people to show you how they really feel about you, and you still accept them with open arms when they come back to you, that's a problem. They go for male and female. They go for male and female. A lot of y'all are way too good for the people that you have in your life. I'm just going to be honest with you. You're way too good. You're way too giving. You're way too loving. You're way too understanding. A lot of y'all that understand everything that go wrong in everybody else's life, but you never understand everything that go wrong in your life, that's a problem. Because when something go wrong in your life, you thinking that it's punishment when it's really not. Everything that falls apart is really falling together. Little as you know. Everything that's falling apart in your life is really falling together for you. But every time somebody call you and talk about their problems, you have all the answers to the world in the world. Have y'all ever noticed that every time somebody call you to be their therapist, that you have all the answers in the book, but you always questioning why everything go wrong for you, and you never have an answer for yourself? A lot of y'all got to start switching those roles. Have all the answers for yourself before you have the answers for everybody else. See, I had to learn that the more people wanted me to be their therapist and the more people wanted me to be that friend for them, I had to start being that therapist and a friend to myself. That's why it's important for you to go into isolation. When you go into isolation one time, you will understand that this therapist that's on the inside of you for other people is also supposed to be the therapist for yourself. I had to learn that because I was missing a lot of stuff that I did not know that I was missing. And a lot of y'all are about to come into a new season where you understand the same energy that you give to these people, the same therapeutic advice that you give these people is going to be the same stuff that you give yourself, for real. It actually made me cry. When I realized, let me tell y'all something. When I realized that the whole time I was doing this, and the whole time I was being toxic to myself, because I was instilling all of this, negative energy into my life. When I felt like everything was falling apart in my life, I wasn't even realizing that I was keeping myself in that space. Because the whole time I never gave myself, positive advice. I never gave myself the advice I was giving other people. And as I took a step back and I started to look back at the things I was telling myself, I started to realize I wasn't doing nothing but causing more problems in my own life. I kept myself in this space simply because I didn't believe I had the strength that I thought I had. I had the strength from everybody else, for everybody else, but I never had it for myself. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of us got to start putting our seatbelts on to take the ride with God sometimes. Because a lot of us don't understand that the whole time that we sitting here thinking that we can take this ride by ourselves, not understanding that God is going to take you on the best ride of your life. Listen, I had to do it. I had to strap my seatbelt on and understand that when God is driving, you just got to be the passenger. But the whole time you driving, you don't even know you going the wrong way. That's why it feels like your life ain't doing nothing but going in cycles over and over again. Let God drive and you be the passenger and just put your seatbelt on. Sometimes it takes for you to be in the passenger seat in order for you to see all the signs. And what I mean by that is, when you on the ride with God, he's going to take the scenic route. So that means when you're in the passenger seat, you're going to be able to look at every sign that you pass by. Because now that you're on a scenic route, you're able to see everything that you was going to miss when you were driving. A lot of y'all don't want to be the passenger. A lot of y'all just want to keep driving. And you don't understand that sometimes you got to be okay with being on the passenger side. You got to be okay with being on the passenger side. Put your seatbelt on sometimes on the passenger side and start reading the signs. Because everything about the signs is everything that you need to know. The only reason you missed some of the signs before you got off the exit was because you missed it because you was paying attention to the road, but that wasn't your time to pay attention to the road. That was your time to actually get in the passenger seat and let God drive you. You keep wondering why you keep on attracting these same people. You keep wondering why you keep on falling out with your family. You keep wondering why you don't have a relationship with your mama and your daddy. You keep on wondering why your family not treating you the way that they should. You keep wondering why you're going through all of these problems at work. You keep wondering why. That's because you ain't got out the driver's seat yet. You get out the driver's seat, I guarantee you a lot of stuff in your life is gonna start to change. When you take your hands off the wheel and you move out the way and let God drive you, I guarantee you a lot of your problems it's going to be gone. Just that fast. Just that fast. It's going to be gone. As soon as you get over there in that passenger seat and understand that God is going to drive you to your destination, and he shall not lead you and he shall not lead you down the wrong path, you will understand that a lot of stuff is going to start to change for you. But you got to believe and you got to be okay with understanding. I can't do this by myself. The more you do it by yourself, the more problems you're going to have. And I had to learn it the hard way too. I thought that I can do everything on my own. I thought I didn't need nobody. I thought that I was supposed to be by myself. Whole time I didn't even realize that I wasn't doing nothing but hurting myself. See, a lot of us think that we belong by ourselves because every time we get in a relationship or every time we get, with somebody or around somebody, it always go bad. But that don't necessarily mean that either. That just means that it's time for you to understand that when you let God control things, he's going to bring the right people in your life regardless. He's going to bring the right people in your life simply because you have allowed him to take over some things. And that's including the problems in your life. Somebody told me, they was like, why I keep on attracting the same people? You attracting the same people because you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. You attracting the same people because you still trying to figure it out on your own. If you just get out the driver's seat. That's it. It's that simple. You know what I told somebody the other day? I said, you know what? I said, giraffes and ants don't associate themselves together. You want to know why? A giraffe can't even see an ant. And some of y'all are giraffes standing around ants. And you're not even supposed to be around them whatsoever. A lot of y'all have put yourself in positions to lead people that ain't even supposed to be led by you. You're trying to lead a whole colony of ants. How you gonna lead a whole colony of ants and you're not even supposed to be around them anyway? You a whole giraffe. Giraffes don't associate themselves with ants because they don't even operate the same. A giraffe and an ant, you don't even hear that in the same sentence. So just think about you and all these other people in the same sentence. They don't even go together, right? You don't even go together. Stop allowing yourself to be in positions to have to lead the pack all the time. Because you're not doing nothing but leading yourself into insanity. You're not doing nothing but driving yourself insane. You're not doing nothing but putting yourself in a position to lose. You want to know why? Because as soon as you don't do what these people want you to do, they're going to get mad and angry at you. They're going to throw salt on your name. They're going to throw you up under the bus. As soon as you don't do what these people tell you to do, it's going to be a problem. And that's including some of your family members. You have been nothing but good to your family, but as soon as something don't go their way, they're calling you out your name, or they're doing some mean stuff to you to try to turn everybody else against you. You have to be okay with understanding you're not even supposed to operate from them anyway. You came from that, but that don't mean that you have to be led by that. And what I mean by that is you come from a family, but that don't mean you have to be led by that family anymore once you become an adult. A lot of y'all are supposed to be coming into new seasons and transitioning into something way bigger than the last name that you got. Yeah, it gets that deep. Just because you got that same last name does not mean you have to operate with these same people. Make your own way. Find your own village. Let me tell you something. The most power you will ever have in your life is when you learn how to understand that your last name is not what makes you. What makes you is the work that you do. So that means when you go out here and you create your own family and you start to do all of these things to break all of these generational curses, then you will understand that, dang, I got all this stuff is happening for me, not because of the last name that I got, but the work that I am doing. You didn't realize that, did you? A lot of y'all have purposeful lives simply because you're supposed to. Not the last name that you got. Don't nobody care about your last name, to be real. They care about the work that you're showing them that you can do. That's what they care about. They don't care about your daddy being a junior or whoever he is. They don't care about that. They worrying about you. So that means you got to start taking accountability of understanding that you cannot be worried about your family every time you go on a new journey. You cannot be worried about what these people say about you. Because as soon as you start to transition into something new, everybody's going to be worried about, everybody that don't like you, I should say, is going to be so worried about what you did years ago. But ain't nobody going to be worried about that. You want to know why? Because when you start to make a name for yourself on your own and you start to become into your own person without your last name, then you will understand that a lot of stuff in your life is going to change. A lot of stuff around you is going to change. You have to be okay with that change, though. That's why I tell people all the time. I don't care about what you did, where you was 8, 9, 10 years ago before I met you. I don't care about that. What I care about is what you're doing now. That's what people got to start worrying about, is the now. When you step into a new transitional phase in your life, people are worrying about what you are doing now. They don't care about what you did years ago. It no longer counts. And you got to be okay with that. Some of y'all still living in your past because you're worried about your past being a hindrance to you. Nobody cares about that. You still care about it because you're still worried about it. Because you're so busy trying to figure out if somebody else is paying attention to what you've done in the past. Nobody cares. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Some of y'all are adults and still worrying about what you did in high school. Ain't nobody worrying about what you did in high school. You the only one that's worried about it. Stop putting yourself in positions to operate in a negative light. You got to learn how to let it go and let it flow. It happened, you went through it, and that's just what it is. That's just what it is. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You went through it. You just got to let it be what it is. I'm just saying. Ain't nobody worrying about you when you had a baby at 16. Your child grown now. Ain't nobody worrying about that. You the only one that's still worried about that. You did what you had to do. It happened for a reason. A lot of y'all don't understand whatever was supposed to break you and you made it out and you look back and then it happened years ago and it didn't break you and you still standing on your own 2 feet. That is not supposed to break you whatsoever. And you shouldn't let it be a hindrance to you now. I'm just saying. That's why I tell people, when I find my husband, you think I'm gonna be worrying about what he did before me? I'm not gonna be worrying about what he did before me. I'm gonna be so worried about what he's doing with me, and what he has become, what he's becoming with me. That's what I'm gonna be worried about. I don't care about his past. When you start to care about your past, you start to put yourself in positions to lose. And what I mean by that is, you so busy looking over your shoulder, you're gonna be running into stuff because you're not paying attention to what's ahead. And a lot of us gotta stop doing that. You're not paying attention to what's in front of you because you're so busy looking at what's behind you. You know what's so crazy? Why they manufacture windshields so big and rearview mirrors that's so small? Because you always supposed to be looking ahead of you and not behind you. You ain't gonna get nowhere looking behind you in the rearview mirror. That's why it's so small. The windshield is big because it gives you a whole view of what's in front of you. And a lot of y'all got to start looking at y'all life that way. Start looking out of the windshield and stop looking in the rearview mirror. Just saying. Thank you, James. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all gotta start operating y'all life on these analogies that y'all say y'all be writing down that I give y'all. Start writing them down, man. Write them down. Because I guarantee you it's gonna be something. It's gonna be a point in your life, or it's gonna be a time in your life where you be like, dang, she said that. She said that. I sure did. Say it. Mm-hmm. Hey, what's
Hi.
going on?
Hey, I just saw your live and you're like talking motivational stuff, and I just wanted to come on and just ask you like a question to like
Mm-hmm.
give an insight on your viewers.
Mm-hmm.
It was more of like for the people, it's like a question of what do you walk away with when you leave your job? Most people are uncomfortable with their 9 to 5 job or whatever job that they carry, and they come home wanting to be home instead of feeling successful or proud of what they did for other people, because some people still forget that we're working with others for others, and it's maybe a corrupt system in a
Mm-hmm.
different way, but
Mm-hmm.
we're still benefiting people. So my question was, when people come home from their job, what do you walk away with?
Really nothing. And the reason that you're walking away with nothing is because you got to think about it. When you go to your job, you have one basically you have one thing to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going there to actually, feed your energy and your time into something that's not really beneficial to you but beneficial to the company, right? So
Right.
the objective of you going to work every day is for you to pay your bills. So that's what everybody's objective is. I'm going to work to pay my bills, but you're not leaving with anything. That's why I said it starts at your home first. When you start
Mm-hmm.
at home, before you actually get there, right? You
Right.
actually before you get there, before you get in your car, it starts there first. If you're not instilling anything into yourself personally before you get to your
Mm.
job, you're not
Yes.
gonna leave your job with anything because you didn't go there with nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And a
Yeah.
lot of people got to understand that it starts at your home first. When you're in your four walls, your inspiration starts at home. It shouldn't be when you get to work. Nothing at
Right.
work should inspire you whatsoever. You should be inspired before you get there. And that's the same thing I tell people, even in every aspect of life, not even just going to work. You should be inspired before you step into the building.
Well,
You
thank
you you pouring into yourself at home and looking in the mirror and giving yourself your affirmations every day. It starts there first.
you. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too. Hey, Mocha.
Oh, wait, we can run. How do we get on? Can you hear me?
Hi.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, yay. How do we open the camera? You're welcome in our house. Okay, open the
Hi.
camera. We love you. We just want to tell you, we won't take up too much of your time. We just want to say something for fun. Okay. You got me on with crazy hair right out of bed because I love you so much. And can we get her on? Can you see us? You didn't get the camera on.
Yeah, I did. You press that and there.
Okay, there we go. Out of bed, no makeup.
I don't see you. Go hit the guest request button again, and then hit the camcorder.
I got it. I found it. Did it work?
Nope, I don't see you.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
If I was like that.
I see that camera.
Okay, hit the camera.
You'll connect using audio only. Save. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time.
Come on.
Should I call you back?
Yeah.
Yeah, hop down, and I'm gonna send you a request.
Okay. We're going down.
Okay.
Get me down, girl. Press that. I'm gonna reboot my phone and call me back, okay? And then you can go on to your next guest, and then we'll just be sitting here waiting for you, okay?
Okay.
There you go.
I love it. I love it. That's the energy that I love, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Let me tell y'all something. When I get on here and I talk to y'all, I be so, you know, like I be wanting to hear from y'all. So like y'all that's actually like that come up here and y'all had the courage to even come and talk to me and instill in me. Y'all got to understand that do something for me, because not only am I coming on here talking to y'all and I'm pouring into y'all, which is no problem, but when I hear those type of engagements, y'all, that do something for me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because when you are labeled a strong person in the world that we live in, it's so hard. It's so hard. You want to know why? It's so hard because you have so many people that's depending on you and leaning on you. Y'all got to understand, one person, and a lot of y'all will understand what I say when I say this. When you are one person and you have the whole world and your whole family leaning on you, do you know that one person cannot hold all of that up on their own? It takes a village. When people say it takes a village when raising children, it also takes a village when you are in your adulthood as well. You feel what I'm saying? You have to have a village around you to keep you going. To have that, you know, that motivation and all of that stuff, it comes from that. A village. You have to have a village too. But I'm thankful. Y'all don't know what that just did for me. I'm like a little kid in a candy store, because I'm like, oh, okay. I get to talk to y'all and also engage with y'all at the same time with the people that love me, and I love y'all back. It's so cool. I love it. I'm all for that. And the reason is because you gotta understand, I don't do this for the numbers. I do it because of the simple fact of I be okay with coming on here and
Hi. No makeup, straight out of bed. We just got live, and I would never go on under these circumstances. But Matt, girl, can I just tell my quick story about you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I'll keep it short because I already have my this is my daughter.
Hi.
I'll just tell you what her real name is. She's Madeline. She's an actress. So you really inspired me because I had a long story, and I had my appointment with you, so I'll keep it short. My husband was paralyzed from the neck down years ago, and it was 7 years ago. And I was the number one salesperson in my corporation. I always have been, and I worked for two major corporations, General Electric and Sylvania. Right. I'm into lighting. Here's Mocha. Oh, the famous one. So we do dialysis in our house. Here's our machine.
Wow.
Here's the love of my life.
Wow.
Here is the love. This is my boyfriend from 13. And I came back and got him at 40 because I messed up and he messed up too. And then when I got him, we had this beautiful baby, and then he got paralyzed from the neck down from COVID. But it happened to us before it happened to all of you. And he was in the hospital for a year on the respirator. So I became the number one person, as I always am in my company in corporate America. And I have 10 published international commercials. And I should be a director and a producer because I produced and directed 8 of those commercials. And here's my star. Wow. So then they fired me and they kept me down the ladder. And so I filmed the commercials to show relevancy around myself. because being the number one salesperson in the United States 3 years in a row wasn't good enough for the good old boy chain. So then what I did is I filmed all these commercials and I still made my sales, and lo and behold, they still fired me. I was expecting it. I mean, I last, when they fired me is when I went to HR and I complained. And I have to be careful because I have all these legal documents. But it's the best thing that ever happened to me. And then I prayed, don't drop the cookie on me. And so I prayed. And I was just at my lowest, right? And I'm so strong. Look at my husband. You'll see him walking now. He's out of the wheelchair. And I'm going to give my kidney or my son. And then I prayed and I said, Lord, I've always been on the fence about God, but I've watched his work within my house. So I'm no longer on the fence. It's impossible. I would never go on like this. So you have to love me for this.
I do. I understand.
Love you so much. So then what happened is totally got it together, prayed. And I said, Lord, I'm at my lowest. You better bring me someone or I'm not going to be okay. And I had been up for 30 days and I woke up 4 a.m, and then boom, you're like on my screen. I'm like, whoa, hi. And I listened to you and I listened to you and then I couldn't let you down. And then for 30 days, I'm like this, glued to my screen, listening to Kira. And I'm on with no makeup and I'm in the acting industry. So you must know how serious I take you. And so then I said, you know what? I'm already put my company together. I've been doing it for 3 years. I produce, I direct, I write commercials. And so 2 of my friends already hired me. I'm like, God, listen to her. Are you stupid? So I listened to you for the last time. I'm like, that's it. Boom. I launched it. And I had enough. And I only have 3,000 followers on LinkedIn. But, I should have 15, but I've been so afraid to be active because the good old boy change kept stepping me down the ladder. And so I'll end up with like 15 to 20 soon. Launched my company. Next day, I get this huge contract. I'm like, really?
Wow.
Okay. It's with a EV charging company. It's the future. I've been in lighting and LED. So I just want to thank you. And that's why I'm here. And I would fly out to your thing, but I can't because we do dialysis. But I am in on everything else. And you can miss our appointment because I have gotten everything I need on every single one of your lives. And if you just take our appointment and send me your address so I can send you your Mocha La Roca clothes. And so here's part of my company, but this was all a sham. I'll show you my Mocha La Roca company. This was a sham.
Wow.
I was learning the internet. These are the Mocha La Roca shoes.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, well, you just have to tell me what you want. I made you a bunch of stuff. And there's the Mocha La Roca. But see, the Mocha La Roca company was, hi, Mocha. Can you say hi to everybody?
Look at Mocha.
That's Mocha. So the whole thing about Mocha La Roca is I learned the internet. So now I'm going to take companies live and help them go live. And I booked a commercial and I get a film and direct my own commercial. And I was telling you I want you to be in it. And so these are the Mocha La Roca shoes. So this was all a sham, but not really a sham. My kids got cool swag to wear and we're going to film some commercials and I love you. And I'll talk to you soon and you can miss our appointment. I just wanted to tell you I love you.
Okay. I love you. I thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. And Mocha just wants to be famous. So we just all want
to. and congratulations on everything. I'm happy to hear that.
Thanking you for showing up at 4 a.m. per my prayer. And then I've been on every live since. I know you notice.
Wow.
I do need you, but when you come, just come stay with us. We have a beautiful house. I live in my dad's house. I'm very blessed.
Okay.
You can come stay with us and I'll film with you any day.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And see you later, Madeline and Mocha.
Bye-bye. We love you.
Fist bump.
Bye. Love you guys.
Kiss. Okay, I'm going to.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, y'all, do y'all know what that do for me? Like, that's just, I love it. That's it right there. That's it right there. You know, like that be the whole part of why I do what I do. I don't do this for me. I do this for y'all because I know that at the very end of the day, you got to understand, like, it's bigger than what you think it is. A lot of folks, a lot of y'all that's going through y'all problems, is going through, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that you're going through. Understand that there's somebody that's probably sitting next to you right now that's probably going through way worse. And you just got to be okay with where you are in your life and understand that I could be going through something way worse than what I'm going through now. And let me tell y'all, that's what this platform is for. I be okay with I was about to cry, but I be okay with you know, doing God's work, simply because I know at the very end of the day, nobody got the capacity to tell me that I'm a good person, because I have people like y'all, and I got people like God telling me to keep going even though I want to give up, and even though I want to throw in the towel. Let me tell y'all something. When you want to throw in the towel and give up and you want to stop and you want to quit, there is no stopping and quitting whatsoever. It ain't no stopping and quitting, simply because when you doing when you're doing God's work, you're not on the schedule. And guess what? It ain't no certain time to do it. You got to just do it whenever he tell you to. So when I'm up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up doing everything that I need to do, or I'm on live, I'm doing it because I was told to. It's not that, you know, I'm just doing it just because. A lot of y'all just doing stuff just because. But when you start to get into your purpose, let me tell you something. It's no certain time to do it. It's no type of, you feel me? Your happiness, when you in your purpose, your happiness can come to you at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I guarantee you. And God gonna wake you up. He gonna wake you up out of your sleep. That's why a lot of y'all are getting woke up out of your sleep. These last couple weeks, you've been getting woke up out of your sleep, because it's a lot of stuff for you to do, and you ain't got time to sleep right now. It's a lot of stuff for you to get done. It's a lot of stuff that you gotta pay attention to. You ain't got time to sleep right now. This season of our life, we ain't got time to sleep. What we're doing right now, we ain't got time to sleep. It's no time to sleep. You got all the time in the world to wake up. You got all the time in the world to find your purpose. If you're looking for it, let me tell you something. The only reason you have not found your purpose yet is because you have to understand that you ain't in this alone. Even though when you want to be by yourself, and even though you want to be, you know what I'm saying, alone because you feel like you have nobody else, let me tell you something. When you find your purpose, there's going to be no such thing as you being alone. Because God is going to attach you to your kingdom people. And when you are attached to your kingdom people, you're going to start to create a village out of nowhere. As y'all can see, I have created a village out of nowhere when I was in a time where I thought I was alone. I thought I didn't have anybody. I was driving myself into depression, on the verge of suicide, because I wanted to throw in the towel and I wanted to stop and quit. But God said, no, you're not going to stop and quit on my time, because I have something for you to do. I have assigned you to something that's way bigger than you. And a lot of y'all got to be okay with an assignment that's way bigger than you. The assignment that you do not see right now is because you have yet to understand that you're never alone. Even though when you are by yourself, you ain't never by yourself. Even when you are sitting in your house crying, want to give up, you're never by yourself. He is always with you, whether you know it or not. And you got to be okay with somebody being with you 24/7. Y'all know how y'all kids be attached to your hip. Y'all know how people just be attached to you because they be scared they gonna miss out on something. That's the same way God is with you. You don't see him, but he there every step of the way. He there every step of the way. You feel what I'm saying? Every step of the way, he's with you. You just don't see him. So that means he's attached to your hip because he wants you to understand that not only are you doing it for yourself, you're also doing it for him. See, the only person that I'm worrying about satisfying in this season of my life is God himself. I'm not worrying about satisfying my mama, my daddy. I'm not worrying about satisfying my friends. I'm not worrying about satisfying my spouse. Everything that's going to be of God is going to take care of all of that. So you got to understand, when you satisfy one person and one thing, that's going to take care of everything else. When you're so worried about satisfying all these different people, you will understand that you're not doing nothing but you're driving yourself into overdrive for no reason. When you got to satisfy all these people, you're not doing nothing but creating more work and more chaos for yourself. Your life is already chaotic. You already got a lot of stuff going on. So why not make it easier for yourself to just satisfy this one person that can take care of everything? Have you ever thought about that? Have y'all ever thought about, like, dang, let me take care of God first? Because I know He's going to take care of everything else. Because the more I'm trying to satisfy all of these people in my life, I'm not even realizing that I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I'm running around trying to satisfy everybody in the village, not even realizing that I'm driving myself insane. Some of y'all go days without eating. Some of y'all create these new normals for yourself to stay busy when you ain't even got to do all that. Some of this stuff can be taken care of when you sitting at home, making sure that you're taken care of. But you won't allow yourself to let God put you in position to win. That's it. That's all. When people hear God, people stray away. Y'all know when y'all start talking about God and how He has come into your life to change stuff and how everything in your life has transitioned for the better. You know, some people get up and walk away because don't nobody want to talk about God when they feel like, you know, that they're superior of God. That's why all the stuff that go on in your life, you don't realize that when you walk into the room, some people walk out of the room because they already know what you about. A lot of people don't want to hear you speak. They don't want to hear you talk simply because they know what type of spirit you got. When your spirit is pure, the people that are evil are going to stray away. The people that know they doing you wrong behind your back, they're going to be the first ones to leave the room. That's why I tell people the first time I step into a room full of people, I always stand in the back of the room. You want to know why? I stand to the back of the room because I want to see who's going to start to move around or who's going to leave when I get there. See, sometimes you got to stand by the door to see who really for you. And what I mean by that is when you're in front of the building, when you're in front of the crowd, you don't see who's leaving on your behalf or on your accord. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to stand by the door to see who will much rather walk out because you have stepped in. Sometimes you got to be okay with understanding that these people not choosing you behind your back. Because you're so busy being at the forefront of the room, you're not even realizing that these people walking out on you and leaving you high and dry. Whole time you thought that they was there, but they really not. They left the room a long time ago. You know, you'll be so shocked when you're at the forefront of the room and you're doing all of this work for all of these people just to realize when you turn around, all the people that you were working for are not even there. That's why a lot of y'all are hurting your life right now. Because you finally turned around and seen that all your hard work has went to waste. Because you finally turned around and seen these people that you were working hard for to keep them in your life, they're not even there anymore. Do you know how hurtful that is? When you finally realize that all these people that I wanted to be in my life and you know, this specific person that I was working hard to keep still got up and left me. Still got up and walked away from me. And I'm sitting up here talking till I'm blue in the face. Some of y'all giving sales pitches to keep these people and they not even sold on you whatsoever. Okay. All right. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. What I tell y'all, sometimes you gotta understand. You gotta rattle the grass to disturb the snakes. I heard that last night, and that stuck with me. You gotta rattle the grass to disturb the snakes. And what I mean by that is, the snake's gonna be unbothered when the grass is not rattled. But the more you rattle the grass, some snakes gonna start slithering and they gonna start to show themselves. And you gotta be okay with rattling the grass and losing some snakes. Because a lot of y'all have snakes a part of you and attached to you that you don't even know about. Because they so quiet. Because you're not rattling the grass. And you got to start rattling the grass in this next season of your life. You got to start putting yourself in positions to win and stop having all these snakes around you, taking up all of the space and sucking you dry. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. I'm just saying. Y'all know what? I'm like real. What's so crazy about me is I have to give real life analogies to people that I talk to when they do a session with me and all of that stuff, right? I have to give real life analogies. So that means like when I'm actually talking, do I no, I'm not in psychology whatsoever. I had to go about doing things differently to break it down. Let me tell you something. Have y'all ever heard somebody that was talking, but they talk all the way around the bush before they get to the point? They talk all the way around the bush to get to the point. Some folks want to just sound educated, but they don't get the point across. Some folks want to talk a lot to make it sound like they're knowledgeable, but they really not talking about nothing. Have y'all ever noticed that sometimes that some people, that go live on these platforms and they start to speak to you, and you done spent all this time listening and you ain't learned that one thing? Cause everybody want to sound smart, but don't nobody want to find a solution about the problems in some folks' life. That be the problem with me. That's why I had to learn how to stop wasting my money with people. Cause as I'm talking to them and as I'm listening to them at the same time, I'm realizing I'm the one that's answering my own questions. Cause a whole time they're talking a whole bunch of nothing. You have to realize that some folks that sound like they know what they talking about don't really know what they talking about for real. You provide yourself with the best answer sometimes if you just sit and talk to yourself. If you just sit and ask yourself a question, I guarantee you're gonna have an answer. Everything that you need in that answer gonna be in the answer. If you just talk to yourself and understand that all the answers is already instilled in you. All you gotta do is just say the word. Some of y'all gotta stop wasting y'all money with these people that sound like they smart, or they got a lot of followers. So a lot of people run up behind them for the clout of everything. Society has messed it up for people. Let me tell you why. The reason that society has messed it up for people is because everybody look at the numbers, but don't nobody really look at the reality. Everybody look at the amount of followers on Instagram, but don't nobody really look at the reality of it. Everybody look at the Facebooks and everybody look at the TikToks, but don't nobody really look at the reality of these people. Because everybody want to be a part of something that they don't know what they're signing up for. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to be okay with doing your research. Sometimes you got to be okay with being the oddball out the bunch. Start being you. Stop signing up for people and things just because everybody else has gave it a try. You got to be okay with understanding that you got to choose you first in this season in order for you to be led the right way. If you don't choose yourself first and you put everybody else above you, nothing about you is going to flourish. Nothing about you is going to transition. Just saying. I'm just saying. See, everybody that come on my live, I want you to be great. And that's why I give y'all the game, because I be wanting y'all to understand that it starts with you first. It starts with you first. It starts with how you think. It starts with how you do. When you go to your job every day, I guarantee you be so busy worrying about doing your best to satisfy your boss, to satisfy somebody above you. But really and truly, you ain't even thought about how you gonna make yourself better before you got there. What I just told that young lady that came on my live earlier. You're not even worrying about how you are gonna make yourself better. You're worrying about how you're gonna make yourself better for that job. And a lot of us be so broken because we be so worried about other people rather than ourselves. We be so worried about satisfying the job and satisfying the boss, when really and truly, you're already the boss before you walk into the room. That's why so many people are intimidated by you. That's why so many people are intimidated by your presence when you walk in the room. Some of y'all bosses don't even like y'all working with them. You all know why? Because you have way more knowledge than them. They just got the degree and the piece of paper. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of folks are intimidated by you and you don't have nothing compared to what they have. You want to know why? Because they know that everything that's instilled in you is nothing but pureness of God. When it's pureness of God, guess what? You never run out. When people go to school for a specific thing, they run out sometimes. You want to know why? Because they only learn so much. It was only so much that they learned to get that degree. With you, since you have a gift of God, you never run out. Everything about you is always radiant simply because even though you might not have what they have on paper, you have everything up here and you have everything in here. So it doesn't run out. It never runs out. They trying to figure out how you know what you know. Sometimes some of y'all be talking and y'all open up y'all mouth. Y'all don't have no clue what you saying. But to everybody else, they know exactly what you saying. And you trying to figure out where it came from. You trying to be like, you sitting in a room talking to these people that are upper level management and they looking at you. How you know? How you know? Because you don't need the paper. Because you already got it in here and you got it in here. See, I'm giving y'all the game for free. A lot of people intimidated by you by who you are, not for what you have. Have y'all ever seen somebody that didn't like you so bad? They did not like you whatsoever. And you still trying to figure out because they got everything that you've ever wanted. They got everything and you still trying to figure out why they don't like you. Because you feel like you got nothing. A lot of y'all better start to wake up. Because you don't have to have everything materialistically. You can have everything instilled in you organically. And what I mean by that is organic is always better when you don't have to buy it. Some folks got to buy the organic. You already have it and it's instilled in you for free because God gave it to you. You feel me? Y'all feel what I'm saying? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down because y'all still here. Y'all still watching. So you gotta understand what I'm saying. You gotta understand what I'm saying. It might be crickets right now, but I know y'all listening. I know y'all listening. I know you listening. Anyway, I want to talk about this real quick before I get off. You guys, I am doing a raffle for a $150 Visa gift card and a $50 gift card for the second name that I draw. So, you guys, as you guys know, I am having a meet and greet in Atlanta, Georgia. You guys make sure y'all go get y'all tickets because that's what the raffle is going to be. The first 20 people that purchase their ticket is going to be entered into a raffle for a $150 gift card. You're going to get that gift card and you can use it for whatever because it's going to be a Visa logo. So it's going to be a $50 gift card for the second prize or the second name that I draw and $150 gift card for the first name that I draw. So listen, I would like to see everybody there. You guys come and make sure you check it out. It's going to be a good time. April 29th is going to be the event. So you guys make sure y'all go and y'all go check out my website. In the link trees in my bio. I would like to at least try to get as many people as I can because I am going to be doing some giveaways. And also when you purchase your ticket, you're also going to get a free session with me. So the first 20 people that purchase their ticket, you're also going to be you're going to get a free session. So we're going to be giving away a lot of stuff at the event. I'm starting now because it is around the holidays and I want to give something away. So yeah. So what's up? Good morning, Boo Boo Kitty. What's up? Shania, I see you in here. But yeah, I want to do a giveaway. So $150. I know that everybody, that might not be much to some people, but that might be a lot for other people. So y'all make sure y'all go click the link in my bio. Go make sure you go check out my website. My website is up. It's under the book now link in my link tree. Y'all make sure y'all go do that. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good time, y'all. It's in April, so you got plenty of time to get everything that you need to get done. To get to Atlanta. I think I'm missing something. Hey, good morning. What's up? What's going on, Lex? I see you in here. What's up? I Kiss Customs. What's up? I'm also looking for vendors as well. I'm looking for vendors. So if you would like your logo to be presented at the event, I am getting a banner made with nothing but logos on it for the people that want to support but they cannot be there. So that's also on the website too. So just purchase your logo slot and then the email you want to send it to so I can have your business plastered there. Also, I am going to be asking everybody that's going to be presenting their buying the logo advertisement for the event. Please make sure, I'm going to send you the address to send your business cards to, so your business cards can also be at the event. Even though you're not going to be there, you're paying for me to basically I guess promote your business, and I'll be promoting your business at my event, and also giving y'all, some other stuff. So I need that information. So that what information you want to promote your business? So basically, what I'm gonna be doing is, like I said, I'm gonna have a banner made with all the businesses that have supported and that has bought a logo slot on the banner, and I'm gonna be putting it up throughout the whole event, so it'll be up. And also too, I'm also gonna be having a table set up for the people that sent their logos. Your business card is gonna be there. So you can still get business even though you're not there. So if you cannot make it, go purchase your logo slot. And make sure you guys hit me up. And I'm going to be sending you an email with all the information. Once I send you the email, all the information, that's where I'm going to send you the address so you guys can start to send in your business cards. I do it however many business cards you want to send in, you can send them in, because that's how many I'm going to set up for you. So it's going to be a lot of people there. I want everybody that's a part of my village to be supported. So that's going to be my way of giving back to you and supporting you. So I think that's going to be pretty good. I think the logo advertisement is only $30. So if you want to, like I said, be on the banner and you want your business cards to be at my event, even though you cannot show up, it's going to be a big deal. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Good morning. How you doing? Where are you from? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. So yeah, so y'all make sure y'all go get that. I do have limited slots available for that one. So if I know that one is going to sell out really fast. I think I only have like maybe 20 for the banner. So y'all go make sure y'all purchase that. Make sure y'all go get that as soon as possible. If so, my website also does offer Shop Pay. So you can get Shop Pay on everything on my website. Even my sessions have Shop Pay. You can break it down into 4 payments. Only 40 VIP tickets left. Yeah, I only got 40 left. So I'm not gonna do a lot of them. After they sell out, I'm not gonna add any more VIP tickets because I'm having a private meet and greet for my VIP people. So I want it to be intimate. So that's why I'm only doing 40. Well, we done sold, since I dropped them last night, I done already sold 2 of them. Is your website? Yes. So when you go to my link tree, when you go to my link tree in my bio, you're going to go down to the book now, and it's going to say upcoming events. You're going to click that. It's going to take you straight to it. Once it take you straight to it, it's going to allow you to be, it's going to redirect you to my events, right? So you're going to be redirected to my event so you guys can purchase your logo advertisement, your vendor tables. My vendor tables are also on sale. I'm only doing 8 of those. I'm not doing a lot of those. I'm only doing 8 vendor tables at this event. So if you want some exposure for your business, if you want some, basically a lot of people that's in the industry is going to be there. So if you want that type of exposure for your event, please make sure you get your vendor table. Please make sure you get your vendor table, because it's going to be a big deal and it's going to be a whole bunch of people there. Listen, I want to make sure I get y'all in. After those 8 vendor tables sell out, I cannot add any more because of the space that I have. I have a small, intimate space. Well, it's not really small. It's going to be just big enough for just 8 people. So y'all make sure y'all go do that. Get your logos, get your vendor tables, and get your VIP passes, because once those sell out, I'm not adding anymore. And then my general admission, you only go get the all white party with the general admission. With the VIP pass, you get 2 events, and you get all of your food, and you also get a premium drink. If you don't drink, then you can just do a soda, whatever you want. But I'm going to be feeding you that whole day on Saturday. When you get either one of my tickets, I'm feeding you for the whole day. You get a whole all you can eat buffet. So y'all, it's gonna be nonstop eating, nonstop good times, nonstop everything. So that's just what it is. Is there a way we can watch live and pay for it? I might do a small live stream at the all white party. It's gonna be nothing you have to pay for because I'm gonna just be going live on I'm just gonna be going live on TikTok as I always do. So yeah. Really, yes, I'm gonna be feeding you the whole Saturday. So from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, you're gonna be eating all day. Like the food is already paid for. You get all you can eat. Y'all, do y'all know how much money that is? Like, I already done spent me. I already done spent a whole bunch of money on just food alone. I think we spent like over almost $10,000 on food, just food. Cause I was like, you know what, these people are coming in town, so I want to make sure y'all can at least eat a day. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay for a whole day for y'all to eat. So it's gonna be April 28th. It's gonna be April 28th through the 30th. It's gonna be a whole weekend event because it start Friday. Because I'm quite sure people gonna want to be there Friday, but Saturday is the actual event in April. April 29th is gonna be the event. So food and drinks and access to you. I know, right? Yeah. Yes, food is expensive. Yes, it is. What's the name of the event? It's called Kicking It with the Cure. So that whole day is gonna be on me, y'all. I'm excited about that. Being able to, do that and have a whole buffet of food for y'all to eat and make sure that y'all, you know what I'm saying, are taking the way to go. Yeah, it is. It's gonna be in Atlanta, so y'all make sure y'all do that. Y'all go get y'all logos. Go get your vendor tables. Go get your logos. Go get your vendor tables. Gonna do all of that stuff because once they sell out, then y'all, that's gonna be it. I'm trying to sell it out before the end of this year, so that way I can go ahead and do my raffle tickets, so I can do some more drawings and some more giveaways. I really want to give away this $150 gift card really before Christmas. I ain't gonna lie to you, because since it's the holidays, I want to be able to do something for somebody nice. So that way I can, kind of try to spark up the Christmas spirit, because I know a lot of people have not been in the Christmas spirit, because you got to be the one to dish out money. So hopefully this $150 gift card can be something back to you. So yeah. So anyway, I'm about to log off for the day. I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go to my bio and go to my link tree. Everything that you need for the event is going to be there. So y'all make sure y'all go there and make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you get your vendor tables and make sure you get your logo advertisement. If you cannot be there, make sure that you advertise your logo. I want everybody to be able to advertise their logo, because that's going to be a big deal. And it's going to be a whole bunch of people there to benefit you. I guarantee you. And I'm going to be handing out your business cards even when you're not there. Okay? So I love y'all. Y'all have a great day today. Go be great. Go do something big. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go do something for you. All right? Bye, y'all.